Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Achakwadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of a great millstone who were well and each other's truth. Really going to go into trusting in the Lord and understanding that even though we're about to enter into dreadful times, perilous times, evil, dark times, the Lord of Yahweh Shem Yasah is going to be with us and protect us from our goings and from our walk as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I got some downtime for about 15 or so minutes, so Lord willing, I can put this up on wax and it'll be edifying. So we'll start off right here at Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So as it says, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So we're about to enter into very dangerous and dark times, man. The worst time in history. Worse than any other time that has happened in society and in this world. The flood, slavery, the big H, the bubonic plague, whatever it may be. What we're about to enter into is going to top all that. But what does it say? And at that time shall thy people shall be delivered. So even though we're going through these times, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasah is going to protect his elect. Matthew, real quick as well, Matthew 24 and verse, I believe it's verse 20, I think it's 21. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So we're entering into times where it's going to be the worst time in history, man. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So for the elect's sake, the days that we're entering into is going to be shortened, because that's how bad that it will be if the Lord didn't shorten the days. If the Lord didn't shorten the days for the elect's sake, the Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, will kill everybody. He just kill everybody in his own self. Because those are the times that we're entering into. But the Lord is going to protect his elect. Isaiah real quick as well. Isaiah 13. I believe it's Isaiah 13. Near the end of the chapter. If my stuff will load. So I can bear with me. Isaiah 13 and verse 19. And not 19. What is it? It was Isaiah 1 and 9. Isaiah 1 and 9, I believe. Yep, Isaiah 1 and 9. Except the Lord Yahweh of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. So the Lord has left a remnant to be saved amongst the nation of Israel. We'll get that word remnant real quick. Remnant. H8300, and it says Sharayad, somewhere along those lines. It says survivor, remnant, that which is left, remnant. So let's get it in Google real quick. Remnant. Look up a small remaining quantity of something. So, as it says, man, small remaining quantity, and that is the elect of the nation of Israel. The Lord is going to save his elect, even though we're about to enter into dangerous times. And we are entering into dangerous times. We'll say 2 Timothy. It's maybe 2 Timothy 3. Yep, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So perilous times are coming. And we're entering into those times, man. We're entering into very dangerous, as it says, G54, 67. Hard to do, to take, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. And these are the times that we're entering into. But the Lord is going to be with his elect. Jeremiah 30. And we'll start at verse 5. Jeremiah 30 and 5. For thus said the Lord, Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Not of peace. There is no peace coming to this society. There is no, tranquility, stability, safety. None of this is coming to this society. This is not what we're hearing. Trembling and fear. We're not hearing peace. It says, verse 6, ask ye now, see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. So these are the times that we're entering into. So evil, so terrible that even grown men, your athletes, your rappers, your hood individuals who look at themselves as, hard, so like, bear with me. Like, I was letting these people pass, but these people who think they're all tough and hard, your boxers, your NFL players, all these men are going to be looking like and sounding like women who are giving birth. That large pitch scream. That's how the people is going to be acting, man. The men. And if the men are going to be doing this, how much more so the women? It says, verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. In the NLT, it says, in all history, there has never been such a time of terror. In all history, the flood is part of that history, man. So it's going to be worse. It's going to far eclipse anything and every bad evils that have happened within this society from the beginning of the world. Back in the KJV, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is the he? The he is the elect of the nation of Israel. It says that a man shall be more precious than fine gold, even the wedge of even more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir. These are the times that we're entering into. So terrible, so bad that not everybody is going to survive, and even the very men that you look up to is going to be crying and panicking in shock. But the elect is going to be good. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, is going to be with his elect until the very end. That's what it says in Matthew, going back to Matthew 24 and verse 13. Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure into the end, the same shall be saved. So if you endure, you're going to be saved. Because what does it say in Isaiah 33 and 6? Going back to Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is his treasure. So this is what is going to keep us from bugging out, from panicking, because we're going to look to Yahweh Shem Yahshua and understand that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua said these things was going to happen, and how we get through those times and the way we get through those times is this truth. This is the only way to get through the times that is ahead, man. Through Yahweh Shem Yahshua. The only way. There is no other way. As it says in John 10. Real quick, John 10. John 10 and verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. There is no other way to the kingdom. There is no other way to escape through Jacob's trouble. Your money isn't going to save you. Your gold, your silver is not going to save you. Your family is not going to save you. Your women is not going to save you. Your pet isn't going to save you, man. Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is not going to save you. He's going to be the one killing you off. The only way you're going to be able to escape the times that we're living in and going and entering into is through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The only way. Zephaniah 1 and verse 18. And it reads, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. It says again, it's not going to be able to save you. You can't be saved with your money. All your dollars, your fiat currency is going to be null and void in that day. Everything is collapsing around us, man. There's no way that America can stay upright forever. This society cannot stay upright. There is no escaping without Yahweh Shem Yahshai. He is the only way. Because the elect is going to be in this spirit. This is the spirit and what the elect is going to be going through in that time to come. And I'm gonna end in the next few minutes, Lord willing. As Isaiah, get back to work, finish out Isaiah 65 and verse. We'll start at verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Why, Lord? Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. You're not following Yahweh Shem Yahshai, but you're following your own belly. You're following your own ways. You're not following after the true power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, but you're trying to come up some other way, thinking that everything other than the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to be able to save you from the times to come, and that is not the case. So because of that, because you're not making the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai your refuge, because you're not seeking the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, He's going to cut you off and you're going to be slaughtered. Verse 13, therefore thus said the Lord power Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. The Lord is going to be with his elect. And while everybody else is hungry, while everybody else is thirsty, while everybody else is bugging out and panicking and don't know what the fuck is going on and thinking that there is no safety, the elect is going to be walking around eating, drinking, rejoicing, and praising the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai for what is happening, man. Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. In the NLT it says, verse 14, my servants will sing for joy, but you will cry in sorrow and despair because the times that we're coming into, if you're not a part of the elect and you haven't made the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai your refuge, you're not going to be, the Lord isn't going to be with you. He's not going to protect you. He's not going to guard you and keep you, man. So what? You're going to be crying. You're going to be in despair. You're going to be in anguish. You're going to be destitute, man. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be thirsty. You're going to be crying. You're going to be weeping. You're going to be wailing, while the elect is doing the complete opposite. So yeah, everything, all hell's about to break loose. And the worst time in history is coming, but the elect have an out. Everybody else, they don't have an out. If you're not part of the elect, you don't have an out. The Lord is not with you. That's why we're making sure that we're doing what is required of us and pleasing the Lord to the best of our ability, so that we are able and found worthy to escape the times that are ahead. And Lord willing, we are part of that number, so that we are part of that number that is rejoicing, that is eating, that is drinking, that is being protected from the times to come. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And once again, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Chakodash, and double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.